one of the keys that I think Christ talks about, faith, hope, and love, these three. We talked about faith. Hope has to do with the wish or for something, something higher, maybe some more permanence. And then love has to do with this other capacity within us. And I think Christ even talks about like there's different kinds of loves, and I think Thomas Aquinas like talked about it too. But basically, there's just like the kind of love where we quantify it with other people. We all know what that all been through life. We know how that goes. It's rocky. It's rocky and often leads to to sadness and disappointment and impermanence. But then there's like a higher kind of love, which agape is what that's called in the
Hmm.
scriptures. But people still will take it they take it in a totally human form. They say it's just for God. They've humanized the idea of God so much, personified God so much, that they look at it that way. It's like love God, just love God, and it to a child it doesn't make any sense that I have to turn on love for something that I don't even know what that means. It doesn't make sense. But what it could mean is that through the result of this sort of silence and stillness practice that we've been talking about, is that a sense of love develops within us. And for me, it's often around associated with the solar plexus. There's a experience of love that can arise within us, but is not connected with any person or
Mm.
entity or anything. There's and to me that is what that love with a capital L is referring to in there. And that is in the direction of like a kind of like happiness that
Yeah.
doesn't dissipate, doesn't evaporate in the same way. You're not none of us are like 100% all the time. None of us are just on constantly, but this kind of experience. And again, you've said this several times, and it's so true. You have to like, you can't believe anything based on what someone else is telling you or what you've read. You have to find your own experience, right? You have to like base what you're doing on your experience. When you've had these kind of higher experiences, then that sort of stays with you because then what's possible. You have a sense of what's really possible. And in my experience, that doesn't really leave you.